this return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this Saints defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him.
Regular. Real. Got.
Once again, it's Irving. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Well, this defense for the Saints, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few left.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Fielded at the 20. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. On play action, here's Ritter. Downfield, and he's got Olave. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for 28 yards.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you to get in the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the 1st down.
Now Ritter going to change up the look. And they'll run it here. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Now the first carry here for their running back. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. And they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Ritter to throw it.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Mitchell is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Once more with Mitchell.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. We're scoreless after 1. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal.
Here's Ritter.
Flush to his right. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Saints post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by York is up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
From the gun, Mayfield.
And that, boy, a dangerous throw there back across the field. Complete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Good. Up, left. What's that?
Mayfield. That one out wide and intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
First down 10 at the 34-yard line.
Already?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. No, no. Hey.
And now here's a carry heading left. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Nick Bolton there on the tackle. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They run over center with Mitchell. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Kenneth Murray charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Kings. What's that?
Mayfield down. He sets to fire deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Now here's Bradley Pinion now. And he fields it cleanly. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Ritter with it after the play fake. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Here's Mayfield. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
A promising sign there from an offense that hasn't done a whole lot to this point. Nice job to locate the open receiver. And it's good yardage and a first down to open the drive.
Now Baker going to change it up. To throw, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked automatic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that,
one thing, whenever I play someone who goes 5 wide, right? Whenever y'all see anybody go 5 wide, I blitz 6. I'm just playing law of numbers. That's something I learned, when I was a kid regarding when somebody go 5 wide, send the house because they.
Much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive
Oh, wow.
line,
Yeah, that'd
"Great
be
job.
rough.
Keep it up, and we'll break that one soon."
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Second down and 6 now. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they talk it over, we step aside. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah. What's that?
It says, I said, thank you, David.
Ritter set up to throw it.
I told you, I'll
That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Saints would extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow.
I think she had said it around when Gavin told me. I think I told you that when I was
They really
telling
were
you.
determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Got you.
I'm gonna send this now, so I can say that high.
Yeah.
Oh, I just want you to. I was reading to you.
It sounds good. Yeah, you can say that. Yeah.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Well, I ordered this book. It's called For Your Mom for Mother's Day.
Did Mother's Day Sunday?
Yeah. Y'all can get some flyers and add this to it, but check this out. It's called, let me get my place set.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Flushed out right.
It's called Mom, I Want to Hear Your Story. And this is a book that kind of a mom can answer the question so that you learn like the history of your mom. I thought that'd be cool for
when it comes to, because I was gonna say, I'm probably working. But, I know there's 2 grad parties. So what's the, how do you call out of work? What's that?
You probably don't call out of work when you first start working.
Exactly.
He's going to air one out. And that's caught.
Oh, wow.
I think I'll still be good. I went to work. How does Sunday at work?
Well, when does the party this weekend?
No, party's on until next week.
So 2 quarters down,
not next,
2
but like
remain. Charles and I return.
Because usually,
because I wouldn't call out a word, especially now.
okay.
Yeah, I just show it later or something. If that makes sense, you know. But also, I think depending on my working, I haven't obviously scheduled an hour to set them in yet either.
Yeah, that's true. So
I was just curious.
We can navigate it once you
And we welcome you
get
back
into
live
it. Yeah.
now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Back to throw, Ritter. They've got his man, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Saints are able to widen their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The York on now for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. He's got it complete to Tolbert. It'll go as a gain of 4 at its 2nd down.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
Throwing, Mayfield. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Mayfield on play action. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back to throw again. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rome Odunze from 21 yards away. And the Buccaneers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And Shaheed going to go in motion. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Ritter now. This one taken in by Olave. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
I understand. I understand.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Ritter off the play fake. Throw left side taken in by Miller. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down. Back now in Tampa. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth. And this offense on third down today, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Ritter back to throw.
I'm not strong enough.
Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Buccaneers are
I'm not strong
back
enough.
in this football game. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Mayfield from the gun on third down. Going up top. And that's close.
It's killing him. I got to remember that so fast, dude.
All the way down to the 22-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
That's good.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Turn around. That was my pick.
Incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Real.
They'll look to throw again.
There we go.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. And the Saints are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. And that pretty much has been the...
And it has 2 phases. That fire damage actually gets on my last
We about to move, son. Don't talk about it unless you do, son.
Yeah. It's all playing games.